feisty pants.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Alex's Toy Show. It's the Hot Stove, where we talk about baseball in the off-season, trades, free agents, other stuff happening. Now, here's the story, and I feel I need to get this out there because what happens is, this is what happened. I'm just going to get into it. I make this video, usually Monday mornings, and that way it processes while I go to work Monday night, and then it's ready for Tuesday morning. I publicize it, publish it Tuesday morning before I leave for work. Now, doing so leaves me to miss a couple of things that may happen Monday afternoon, because the video is already processing. Like last week, I got a couple of things Monday morning, but after I left for work and after I filmed this video, Greg Bird goes on the DL, and he's going to miss the whole 2016 season with shoulder surgery. And I missed that, leaving it for this week. And, that's just how it happens. I don't claim this is the best, YouTube show that covers baseball, but it's my show that covers baseball. And this is how I cover it. So yes, Greg Bird, he had a torn labrum earlier in the year, and he announced finally now in February, of all times, to go and have shoulder surgery. He's going to miss the whole 2016 season. This screws a lot of things up. Mark Teixeira is not part of the picture of the 2017 Yankees. So what the Yankees are basically doing is they're having Greg Bird come back after a season of not playing, hoping the shoulder surgery goes well, and that he can just return to form and play first base for them in 2017. Now, that may all be fine and dandy, but what about if Mark Teixeira gets hurt again, like he has, every year? I like Mark Teixeira, don't get me wrong. I'm a huge Yankees fan. See, all you guys that don't know, I'm a huge Yankees fan. I don't know, usually when I do this video at home, there's a giant Yankees poster on the wall behind me. I don't know, maybe you've never seen it before. But Mark Teixeira gets hurt. That's what he does. And then usually somebody fills in. Now, last year, Greg Bird filled in for a decent amount of time. Greg Bird hit 11 home runs at 178 plate appearances while Teixeira was down. I don't know. I don't know who the hell, I'm speechless. I don't know who the hell is going to play first base when Mark Teixeira gets hurt. I assume they're going to trade for somebody, because they don't have anybody else in the minors at first base. A-Rod could play first base, but A-Rod should be playing third base. There's no reason why he can't. Whatever. Brian Cashman will figure it out. He always does. Kansas City Royals sign outfielder Travis Snider from Baltimore to a minor league contract with an invite to spring training. Snider split last season between the Pirates and Baltimore, batted .237, 3 home runs, 20 RBIs. The Cubs bring back Matt Merton from Japan, the country, after 6 successful seasons over there. He played every day for the Hanshin Tigers and collected 214 hits in 2010 to break Ichiro Suzuki. That's right, Ichiro, the Ichiro. He broke his record of hits in a single season. In just 144 games I have written here. He had 180 more hits in 2011 and 30 home runs over the 2 seasons. He got himself a 4-year contract extension over there, and he had just bigger stuff. But, he's back with the Cubs. He's going to come off the bench. That's what you do. You're a hero in Japan. You come play off the bench for the Cubs in the major leagues. That's what I'm talking about. The Baltimore Orioles signed left-handed pitcher Hideki Okajima to a minor league contract with invite to spring training. Hideki pitched in Japan the last 2 years, but he was with Boston Red Sox. He was a big bullpen guy from 07 to 2011. Miami Marlins re-signed outfielder Don Kelly to the minor league contract with an invite to spring training. The Seattle Mariners signed Korean first baseman Dae-Ho Lee and catcher Steven LaRudd to minor league contracts with invites to spring training. Now, here's what I'm thinking. I saw the coverage, I saw the footage on Lee on ESPN and Baseball MLB Network, and this dude is gigantic. He's like 6'4". He's like, and he hits the ball, and like all over the place, and they sign him to a minor league contract. This guy is going to be friggin' fierce. You know, now it's smart because they put him in the minors so that he gets a feel for American League ball, because it is different. I'm telling you, you guys, you know, I don't know who doesn't listen, but it is different. It is different when you come and play in the minors, and then in the majors, it's even more different. So get a taste in the minors, see what he can do. Once he destroys the minors, he'll probably come up to the big club, and Seattle will have themselves a new first baseman. In 2015, 141 games. Lee hit 282. He batted 282, 31 home runs, 98 RBIs. That's just sick. Sick numbers. For, who did he play? He played in Japan somewhere, I don't know. Somewhere. And Johnny Gomes, we bring in two guys from Japan. Johnny Gomes is going over to Japan. He signed with the Rakuten Golden Eagles in Japan's Pacific League. Gomes is 35. He played for 2 World Series teams in the last 5 years. He's a career 242 hitter, 162 career home runs, and 526 career RBIs over 13 big major league seasons. In 2015 with Atlanta and Kansas City, he split the year. He batted 213 with 7 home runs in 95 games. And way back in 2004, when he was a rookie, he finished 3rd in Rookie of the Year voting. Not too shabby. Good luck, Johnny Gomes. He'll do good over there. The Mets agreed to terms with Jeurys Familia, their closer. First year in the role, did pretty good. 1 year, $4.1 million contract. He saved 43 games for the Mets, and he had a 1.85 ERA. Not too shabby. Not too shabby at all. What else? Toronto Blue Jays agreed to terms with, they agreed to minor league contracts with right-hand pitcher David Aardsma and right-handed pitcher Gavin Floyd. Minor league contracts with invites to spring training. The Baltimore Orioles signed left-handed pitcher Bryan to a one-year, $3.9 million contract, and left-handed pitcher, their closer Zach Britton, to a one-year, $6.93 million contract. Pretty awesome. The Orioles were pretty active this week. They also had a trade with San Diego. San Diego traded right-handed pitcher Odrisamer Despaigne to Baltimore for right-handed pitcher out of the minors, Gene Cosme. And then they also designated left-handed pitcher C.J. Reifenhauser for assignment. Very busy in Baltimore. The Angels claimed right-handed pitcher Christian Friedreich off waivers from the Rockies, and the Dodgers signed Howie Kendrick, second baseman Howie Kendrick, to a 2-year, $20 million contract. Go Howie. Tampa Bay Rays left-handed pitcher Drew Smyly won his arbitration case, and he will make $3.16 million in 2016. See, that's what these next couple of weeks are all about. Arbitration hearings, who's going to get what. The Cleveland Indians signed right-handed pitcher Craig Stammen to a minor league contract with invite to spring training. And the Cubs. The Cubs agreed to a 1-year, $10.7 million contract with Cy Young winner, right-handed pitcher Jake Arrieta. Now, this is smart because they're going to get Arrieta for another year. They're going to make sure he's not a fluke, that he can still pitch the way he can with their giant club, and then they're going to give him a giant. I think they should lock him down for a couple of years, and then they'll have like Jake Arrieta, the face of the Cubs. Now, in unrelated news, Daniel Bryan announced his retirement. It was on Raw last night. Who saw it? I saw it. I thought it was, I didn't want to say, like, finally, but, finally. The guy's been hurt for how long, and nobody knows if he's coming back. He didn't know if he was coming back. His heart is in wrestling. I'll talk more about this more on Fan Mail, but his heart says, I want to be a wrestler. The doctors say you can't wrestle, so there's, you got to figure something out. So I'm glad, he can finally now move on to the next chapter of his life. He's going to do great at whatever he does. I would like to see him do commentary. Get rid of some of these guys. Like, everybody loves JBL. That's fine. Michael Cole's there. Lawler I love Byron, but he's a little stale sometimes. I would love to see Daniel Bryan, or even make it a 4-man team. Why even get rid of anybody? Maybe join the panel with Renee Young and Booker T at pay-per-views. He's going to do something. I don't think we'll never see him again, but he's going to do something. Good luck, Daniel Bryan. And if you like what I have to say in this video, leave me some comments so we have something to talk about. And subscribe for more!